Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to The Big Bang Theory Season 3, Episodes 15 and 16. Not much to say here during the intro. I'm just excited to see more developments and more crazy, silly storylines. We definitely had a few really amusing ones with Sheldon recently, and like I mentioned in my last reaction, I do hope that we see more interactions specifically between Sheldon and Bernadette. I just think that that could be something that we haven't really explored, and I like the way that Bernadette handled Sheldon in that one little scene that we saw. But as always, if you want to watch along the full unedited reaction, that is up on Patreon. That's of course the best way to support the channel. Thank you so much to everyone who does. That's also where you can watch future episodes of The Big Bang Theory. If you don't want to wait, let's just get right into it. The Big Bang Theory Season 3, Episodes 15 and 16.
Bye-bye. No, you hang up first.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Friends love overhearing this. Oh, no, wait, she did hang up first.
Have to do all that lovey-dovey stuff in front of those of us who don't? He might have to.
Why?
Object is only valued by the possessor because it's not possessed by others. To replace the more colloquial but less precise neener.
Friend being miserable and alone.
Thank you.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a little bit of a perk.
I used to be like that. Then I got a girlfriend.
The two single people versus the two couples.
Bottomless walk, and you get your picture taken on the big marble horse out front.
Is that what she wants?
Celebration of the evening be taking one steady gal to witness a brutal murder.
I want to see Sheldon have a date on Valentine's Day.
Standing over the sink and eating it out of the package in my bare hands like an animal.
Why is that his ritual?
Sum up, one giant marble horse, one asinine comment.
That was a great comment.
Let's see who's left. Oh, that's right, my plans.
What is it?
It's okay. I don't mind hearing about your sex life. It's his that bugs me.
Because you're jealous.
The university is sending to Switzerland to attend a... Professor Norton can't make it. He threw his back out rock climbing.
He was back out climbing on his new girlfriend.
They're asking me to fill in for him.
In Switzerland or with the big-boobed weather girl?
I get to bring a guest.
Obviously, Penny.
I'm so happy I'm not even going to question their judgment in picking you. I'm just going to run home and start packing.
He's taking Penny. He's taking Penny. Right?
Why wouldn't you take Penny?
I am taking Penny.
Well, then I anticipate an awkward situation when you get home.
That could be cool. I mean, they get to go to Switzerland for Valentine's Day. That's a memory you'll have. Hopefully it goes well, right? We'll see. What is Sheldon gonna do on Valentine's Day?
I'm not taking you to Switzerland.
Well, of course you are. Who else would you take?
What do you think?
Penny has no interest in subatomic particle research.
Valentine's Day. We can go sightseeing.
But Penny has no interest. I've been dreaming about going to the Large Hadron Collider since I was 9 years old.
Oh.
Well, I've been dreaming about spending Valentine's Day with a girl since I was 6.
Yeah, dream versus dream.
That's no dream for a scientist.
Contains clues as to what you and I are going to be doing on Valentine's Day.
Does she want to do this, or she just wants you to tell her?
Cheese, fondue, eat all this, and I'm gonna climb on his back and rocket to the moon?
Yes.
My Swiss Army knife, and then you...
She's gonna get it, right?
Swiss Miss Instant Cocoa.
Swiss is key here. We're going to Disneyland and ride the Matterhorn.
Just tell her. Just
How
tell
does
her.
that involve air travel?
We're going to Disney World and ride the Matterhorn.
Going to Switzerland to see the CERN Super Collider.
She's not happy?
And ski. We'll also go skiing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
For Valentine's Day.
That's incredible!
Not so fast. Hold off on lighting your RYYZN, Penny.
My Ryby Whatley?
Yeah, what?
Turn-up lighting refers to a traditional lantern hand-carved to celebrate certain Swiss festivals.
Oh.
Festivals occur in the fall. And B, you will not be going to Switzerland.
How are you gonna change this?
So I'm taking Penny.
You recognize this.
Not the roommate agreement.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. It's like his pact.
Now under construction in Switzerland, he shall invite the other friend to accompany him.
There's a Valentine's Day exception. Valentine's Day exception.
One of us is bitten by a zombie.
He can't kill me even if I turn.
Gotta love that one.
One of you gets a girlfriend?
No, that seemed a little far-fetched.
Do you really expect to enforce this?
Ask how you are, even though I simply don't care. Stage spontaneous biohazard drills after 10 p.m.
Well, that's good.
I know I shouldn't ask, but what it is.
That sounds like Dune. That's actually pretty impressive.
I'd be much further along if I'd been allowed to practice.
Hans Zimmer's gonna hire you, dude.
I am taking Penny to Switzerland.
Is that your final decision?
Yes.
Very well.
What? Vengeance? Or is he just hurt?
It's not over, is it?
What do you think? Got a bit of traffic this morning, huh?
Sheldon definitely told Leonard's mom about this event.
I know what'll cheer you up. Let's play one of your driving games.
This game is called Traders.
Let's see if you can spot one.
Historical figures, you put them in order of the heinousness of their...
This is great.
Judas, Dr. Leonard Hofstadter.
Benedict Arnold and Judas.
You're right, Judas had the decency to hang himself.
He felt guilty.
Round 2, Leonard Hofstadter, Darth Vader, Rupert Murdoch.
Rupert Murdoch?
He owns Fox, and they canceled Firefly.
Oh, that's his grudge against Rupert Murdoch?
Sorry I couldn't hang with you last night. I had a date with Bernadette.
I know. I saw the tweet.
This is Howard showing off his new girlfriend to his ex. That's what's going on here.
Pray to the Hindu god Urvashi that your bowels would loosen and your penis would droop like a willow tree.
The usual.
Seen Sheldon?
No. Is he still mad about the super collider?
Of course.
What would you guys do if you were me?
I'd take Sheldon to Switzerland.
You would not.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
No.
And I'd leave him there.
Oh, okay, okay.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, 30 pieces of silverware.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's a nice, that's the way to send a message. Sheldon is a supervillain. This is a pretty good revenge.
Pancakes in the shape of some of your favorite fictional characters.
It's a setup.
Why are you doing this?
By way of an apology for my recent behavior.
No. Really?
The result of two people respecting and caring
No.
for each other.
He doesn't believe this. This is a setup.
Final season of Babylon 5.
You hate Babylon 5.
I do. But you like it, and you're my friend.
No, no. This is way too easy. Leonard, you should know better.
Still not taking you to Switzerland.
Drab.
Oh, okay, okay. It was just the being nice tactic, I see.
No Frodo for you.
You should have said, I'll think about it until you had your breakfast.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, let's dispense with the friendly banter.
That was banter?
Figured it was to study us, discover our weaknesses, and report back to your alien overlord.
That is the perfect answer.
You know why I'm here in the laundry room.
Better acoustics for your throat singing?
Is he actually doing that, or they add sound?
It's actually not bad.
I think he's doing it, right?
Presentation. Lights. Why Sheldon Cooper, Ph.D. should go to Switzerland. A PowerPoint presentation by Sheldon Cooper, Ph.D., whose work has brought him to the precipice of forever changing mankind, a.k.a. me. Here we have a waitress brushing her teeth with her finger. This is the Large Hadron Collider. This is Bath & Body Works on Colorado. Let's see if we can match the individual to the appropriate destination.
Show's over.
No, it's not. I've got 5 more slides.
I want to see the whole thing.
He invited me to Switzerland, and I intend to go.
Very well.
That's it? That's it?
In the presence of something that I've dreamed of seeing for decades.
I'll talk to Leonard.
Really?
You will?
Yes. If it
Really?
means that much to you, you should go.
Wow, that is so nice of
Thank
Penny.
you.
Holy, dang.
Since I rarely hug, I'm relying on your expertise regarding duration.
That was
I
enough.
think we're there.
Oh, good. Bye-bye.
That's big of Penny. Give up a trip to Switzerland on Valentine's Day?
Take a steam, get a massage, stop at a pet store and get licked by puppies.
You went behind my back to guilt her into letting you go instead of her.
Yes, that good news.
Penny, not you.
Could you lower the lights? I have a short PowerPoint presentation.
This will not work.
I would go by myself before I would take you.
Really?
Yeah, he's really annoyed.
From this moment forward, we can be roommates, but we will no longer be friends.
Oh, come on.
No longer entitled to accompany me to go swimming at Bill Gates' house should I be invited.
Okay, that's it. You're invited.
Special undies for the occasion.
Thermal? Because it's going to be cold.
We'll get through, Leonard.
Oh my gosh.
Gesundheit. Or as they say in Switzerland,
Was she sick?
Do you want an allergy pill? Prescription, non-prescription, foreign, domestic, experimental?
Experimental? No, thank you. She's not gonna be able to go. You have to take Sheldon.
Eddie? You okay?
Destiny intervened.
Sound okay to you?
I swear, there's no way Sheldon did something to her, right? No.
I think I might have the flu. Or the plague.
Leaves at 9 a.m. Do you think you'll feel better by then?
I'm gonna be dead.
If you're still interested, you're welcome to come.
You sick too?
Great. I'll start packing in a minute.
Oh, no. You're going by yourself.
Oh, look, it's the Hilaire Moose.
Oh, no, don't describe it. Please stop.
Here's your soup.
With the little stars?
Yes.
Heated to 180 degrees.
Why don't I pour it in your lap and you can tell me?
I'm sick.
Yeah, well, I'm sick too.
The
Not my
sick
problem.
helping the sick. Dang, that's cold, Sheldon.
Oh, Penny, thank you.
Oh, dang, the hug. He's never gonna hug again. Okay, this is great. This is great.
It's you! I touched you!
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, Raj got to go. That's nice.
Champagne? Roses?
This is actually a great ending for Raj. He needed this.
Yeah, I forgot about all this.
But I never will.
That was a great episode. Now that's the way to enter a comic book store. They're like, we don't know him, we don't know him.
I'm giving myself dramatic entrance music. People will know I'm awesome and to be feared.
Yes, they will know you're to be feared.
Mark your Google calendars. Stan Lee is coming to do a signing on Thursday.
Oh, no way.
My brain will be scanning his face for signs of contagious skin disease.
I can't believe it. Gonna meet Stan Lee. I'm sad to say I taught him those moves.
Now you're regretting it. Okay, is Stan Lee actually going to be in this episode? I mean, rest in peace to Stan Lee. But that would be cool if he shows up in this episode.
Can't decide whether I want Stan Lee to autograph my journey into mystery.
Oh my gosh. He's never going to let this up. This would drive me crazy.
Alex, I'm gonna go with what is, you're a dumbass?
Life is better with the soundtrack, but I don't know if like this.
Using Artifact, which will set me apart from the hoi polloi of comic book fandom.
I actually like that. I actually really like
I'm gonna
that.
get him to sign a Batman as well.
Okay, now you ruined it.
Paper cut, nothing worse than a paper cut.
Well, obviously you don't remember your circumcision.
You keep that stuff in the bathroom. He does, and in the kitchen, and in the car, and in his pocket.
He's prepared.
But the ones in my pocket are mine.
No sharing.
Stan Lee.
Stanley Tucci?
I mean, that would be cool too.
Oh, Stan Lee, cool.
She has no idea who that is.
You have no idea who he is, do you?
Of course I do.
No, you don't.
I pay attention to the things you are interested in.
Google Stan Lee right now.
So who's Stan Lee?
He was on Star Trek.
Not a bad guess.
Oh, he was in those goofy kung fu movies you love so much.
Which ones?
That's Bruce Lee.
Oh. Yeah, no.
So is this Bruce Lee's nerdy brother Stan?
Paychecks in your desk.
Most of the things I'm planning to buy haven't been invented yet.
But what a poor use of your money.
Thousands of dollars here. Why don't you put it in the bank?
Invest it.
I believe that when the robots rise up, ATMs will lead the charge.
Oh my gosh. I take back what I said a long time ago about Sheldon knowing what he's doing with his money.
Denied response to my repeated letters.
More than one letter about that?
It bothers me.
November 16th. I got you on a traffic camera. Nice picture.
Is that when he took Penny to the emergency room or a different time?
That's the evening you fell in your bathtub, and I
Okay,
had to
it
drive you to
is.
the emergency room.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Also, that's a picture of you in the passenger seat holding your dislocated shoulder.
All right, there's the proof.
No, it isn't.
Your car bearing your license plates coming to me.
I wasn't driving and they were all, if it wasn't you, who was it?
You betrayed me.
No!
That's a little bit of a betrayal.
Can't afford any more points on my license. I already have to buy my insurance from this place in the Cayman Islands.
Really?
The only reason I was driving your car was because you were in distress.
Yeah, you need to pay for this.
Now you have a photo to remember that heroic day.
No, 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 no.
That would imply I'm guilty.
You are guilty.
Okay, that was the best one yet. That was good.
That one I like.
Yes, same, I agree. That's good.
When the light turned yellow, she said, go, go, go. So I went.
I think Penny should pay. Sheldon was helping.
I'll be happy to reimburse you for the fine.
Okay, cool.
As soon as I get a part in a movie or my own TV series.
Oh.
Day in court, and justice will be done. I'm going to begin preparing my defense right now.
Now this could also be interesting. Sheldon the attorney.
He's going to jail.
Thursday's Stan Lee Day.
Now you see what you've done? If you had the upper body strength carrying me out on your shoulders when I'm victorious.
Yeah, okay, no.
Are you saying that you will not stand beside me as I plead?
They would rather pay the fine.
Howard?
Stan Lee or you in court?
It is a tough one.
Choice, it would have been a much shorter movie. No.
You'll be there, won't you? I guess it'll just be me and my eyewitness.
Oh, balls.
If the judge is busy trying to read the word juicy scrawled across your buttocks. Penny.
I'm so happy they're going to court together.
Scripting your appearance on the witness stand because, let's face it, you're somewhat of a loose cannon. Now, it's written in your vernacular, so shall we rehearse?
Yes.
Do I have a choice?
No.
We live in a deterministic universe. Each individual has free will.
You do believe in free will. I'm surprised, Sheldon.
Events of November 16. Do you remember that date?
Darn tootin', I do.
Oh yeah, that's natural. You really captured.
Privileged to be witness to one of the most heroic acts I've ever seen in like ever. Dr. Sheldon Cooper, and may I add, it is a privilege to know you.
Please say that.
But it is a fact that it's a privilege to know you. Totally. A teardrop rolls down my cheek.
You have to be an actress. This is what the part calls for.
It's a privilege to know you. Totally.
I like it. I like this.
Maybe you should put on your juicy pants again.
No.
Sheldon Cooper.
This judge is not ready for what's about to happen.
I know what it means. I went to law school.
You wound up in traffic court.
No, not a good start. Not a good start.
Had a dicey-looking breakfast burrito this morning and just took an Imodium.
Like a milking stool, my case rests on 3 legs. A woman whose lack of respect for society borders on the sociopathic.
That's an amazing statement.
A camera. So, to sum up, improper instruction, quote as next.
Please tell me this works. Please tell me.
Guilty.
Dang.
I am at the top of my profession while you preside over the kiddie table.
This is true.
I'm a scientist. I never apologize for the truth.
Oh no. Oh no. Dang.
That's my spot.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. That's amazing, Sheldon. Wow.
All his characters' first and last names that start with the same letter. Stephen Strange, Otto Octavius, Silver Surfer, Peter Parker.
It sounds good.
J. Jonah Jameson Jr.
That's best of all. That's best of all. What are you talking about?
Sheldon's in jail.
Sheldon's in jail?
You called it.
We're doing the same crap he always does, except to a judge. He has to stay in there until he apologizes.
Hire Joe Pesci. He'll help him out.
If he doesn't apologize by 5 o'clock, he's going to spend the night in jail.
Leonard's gonna have to leave.
Terrible. Ooh, the line's moving, gotta go back.
Dang, really? Really? Is Leonard not gonna go? He still got his spot.
I need to use the restroom.
Knock yourself out.
That's the toilet?
Well, it ain't a wishing well.
Please tell the judge I'm ready to apologize.
Okay.
From Stan Lee, Excelsior.
Oh, too bad we didn't get to actually see Stan Lee.
Stan Lee Excelsior.
From Stan Lee.
I mean, you did that to yourself.
Victor Von Doom. Oh, and worst of all, Millie the model.
Never heard of Millie the model.
You know very well how it went.
Yeah, but we all want to hear it from you.
First-hand account.
Fined $533.
I'm going to write you a check for that.
Okay, cool.
Promise to put it in your drawer and never cash it like the others.
Okay. Come on, Penny, you owe him.
I refuse to urinate in a stainless steel bowl in front of criminals.
Plus, you didn't get to meet Stan Lee.
Don't rub it in.
After he finished signing autographs, Stan Lee took Stewart and us out for gelato.
He did not, did he?
You had gelato with Stan Lee?
He said we could call him Stan.
Except for Raj.
Mr. Lee for you.
I hope you're satisfied, Penny. Because of you, that I now have a criminal record. I missed out on having gelato with Stan Lee.
Maybe you'll have another chance.
No.
I will never have another chance.
I don't think he will.
The moving finger writes, and having writ moves on.
What is that in reference to?
Did he just somehow give me the finger?
I think it's worse than that.
Hey, Stuart.
Oh, hey, Penny.
Did you break up with Leonard?
Hi. Just getting ready to close up.
Cool. Got any fun plans?
Oh, yeah.
Do you?
Not even my cat. Just feed it. Some nights it doesn't even show up.
Oh, I kind of like that he was honest.
Sheldon missing Stan Lee, and you could give me his phone number, so maybe I can arrange for them to meet.
Really?
Oh, damn. All right. Thank you.
Wait,
Is he gonna get it somehow?
you have his address,
Great.
but I can't give it to you.
Of course not.
Why did you tell me you had it?
I don't know, just chatting.
I'm sorry, Stuart. Thanks anyway.
He's gonna give away the address?
Yeah?
Maybe we can make a deal. I will give you the address if you go to my cousin's wedding with me.
Can I bring Leonard?
Sure, what the hell. We'll tell people he's your cousin. This is Stan Lee's front door.
Are we actually gonna see Stan Lee?
We're about to go in and have milk and cookies with Stan Lee.
Is it gonna turn out like that? I don't think so.
What's gonna happen, so just let me talk and...
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, dang. I thought they were just messing with us.
Oh, damn.
This is my friend Sheldon.
We're not friends at the moment. Depends on how this goes.
Supposed to meet you the other day at the comic book store, but he kind of ended up in jail.
Long story.
You said we were invited.
I said I'm inviting you to come with me to Stan Lee's house.
Why don't you just come on in and watch the Lakers game with me?
Well, I'm
Can
not
we?
much of a sports fan, but thank you.
I'll give him something he'll understand. Joni, call the police!
Oh, shoot. Stan Lee called the police on Sheldon? Tell me it's not gonna end like that. Is he gonna be back in jail?
Kurt Connors.
You just let it go!
And worst of all, Fin Fang.
He's a fan of alliteration. What can you say, Raj?
I saw the inside of his house. Got an autographed application for a restraining order.
At least he's happy about it.
Plus, I get to hang out with him again at the hearing. This is going to look great hanging next to my restraining order from Leonard Nimoy.
At least Sheldon's happy. All right, so that's The Big Bang Theory Season 3, Episodes 15 and 16. Two really strong episodes, in my opinion. Episode 15, I really like the structure of this episode, you know, focused on Valentine's Day and with Leonard's big trip where he's trying to go to Switzerland. And understandably, he doesn't want to invite anyone besides his girlfriend to come on a trip to Switzerland to stay with him on Valentine's Day. The whole storyline was very well set up with, you know, starting off with us showing how Raj is going to be unhappy during Valentine's Day, being single on Valentine's Day. And by the way, does anyone have the perfect hack for what to do on Valentine's Day if you're single? I just love to hear if anyone has like a creative idea. I know stereotypically it's a day where people who are single feel a little bit lonely, and I do feel like that can be just a normal thing to go through, but at the same time, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being single. There's absolutely nothing wrong with, you know, spending Valentine's Day doing something just because you're not in a relationship. And I will say it's much better to be single on Valentine's Day than to be in a relationship where you're unhappy on Valentine's Day. That's just my 2 cents on the issue. But I would just love to know if anyone has like a ritual, if you're single, that is just the perfect thing to do on Valentine's Day. I don't have anything creative myself, but if you do, I'd love to hear your comments about that below. I just thought the storyline like played out in a very well-structured way, like I said. You know, starting off, Sheldon just assuming that of course Leonard is going to invite him, and then all the tactics that Sheldon tried to use to persuade Leonard to let him go, you know, from trying to be nice to trying to go around through Penny, and predictably Leonard is not too thrilled about all that stuff. He's like, no, leave me alone, I'm taking Penny, that's the final answer. And then the plot twist that Penny ends up being sick, I was like, wow, the universe is really siding with Sheldon. And part of me was wondering, I know this might be a little bit dark, but I could personally find it a little bit funny, if Sheldon like put something in the food to make Penny sick. I'm like, would Sheldon go to those lengths? I mean, he is part supervillain, who knows where this could go? But no, that's not what happened, it turns out he also got sick as well. But I did like the setup to that, right, where Sheldon and Penny have a conversation, and in a really cool move, in my opinion, Penny was willing to give up that trip on Valentine's Day. I don't think a lot of people would do that, and I honestly wouldn't blame Penny one bit if she just said, no, sorry, Sheldon, this is going to be our special night. But she's willing to sacrifice that because she really did feel bad. But she felt bad for Sheldon and realized just how much that meant to him. But I just love that the way that Sheldon got sick was because of hugging Penny. I mean, if anything is going to reinforce Sheldon's dislike of hugging, that's just another thing that, you know, with his memory, he's never going to forget. That he's like, this is why I don't have any human contact. It leads to nothing but trouble. But then, like I said, you know, after that setup with Raj, you know, going to be lonely on Valentine's Day, it was really cool that that's kind of the way that they ended the episode, where Raj is just overjoyed staying at the nice hotel, going along with the trip with Leonard, and having a great Valentine's Day. I do wonder what's going to happen with Raj, right? It does seem like, you know, now that we have Howard happy in a relationship, we have Leonard happy in a relationship, what's going to happen with Raj, right? We need to find the perfect girl for Raj. And that could be interesting if we kind of introduce that character later this season, possibly. It could be fun. You know, we might be able to have some interesting, silly character who's the perfect girl for Raj. Will he be able to talk to this girl? That's the problem. I feel like that's how Raj is going to know that he's found the one, if he's able to actually talk to her. I wonder if that's what's going to happen. Like, is that when Raj is going to realize that he's actually in love, if he's able to speak to a girl and has the courage to do so? Like, maybe someone who's just such a perfect fit for him that he's comfortable around them? I don't know. And then I thought episode 16 was honestly an even stronger episode. I mean, I like how there's like the callback to Sheldon taking Penny to the emergency room, and it's honestly very believable that he would get a ticket, right? It's literally his first time ever driving. I don't imagine most people's first time driving, especially when they're doing it in an emergency situation, would be good, right? So it's hilarious that he gets a ticket and that storyline leads him into court. I loved Sheldon's interactions, you know, talking to the judge. Of course the judge is not going to let him off, but I was hoping for some miracle. I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping that for some reason the judge would, you know, hear Sheldon's arguments and be slightly persuaded. I mean, at least as far as I can understand, I feel like Sheldon had some decent points, even though the manner in which he was communicating those points, of course, would be disagreeable to most people. But am I wrong for saying that Sheldon brought up some valid points? Someone who has more of a legal background, please let me know. And then I really thought with that storyline, they were going to have Leonard have to leave and, you know, show his commitment to their friendship and go and help Sheldon out. But no, he didn't. He wasn't willing to. He's like, I'm not going to give up a chance for a signing with Stan Lee. Sheldon can figure it out his own way. And I actually preferred that storyline because it was great to see Sheldon in jail. Like I said, the fact that Sheldon not only had a spot in jail, but was able to get his spot in jail is just amazing. I mean, I want to see what happened with that whole conversation. Did that guy just move over, or did Sheldon like start speaking more and everyone was just like, please shut him up, just move over? I feel like it probably was something like that. But of course, Sheldon has a breaking point. And as we've seen, you know, Sheldon can be extremely stubborn, but even when he's really stubborn, something will happen that'll motivate him to forget about his rules if it's sufficiently unpleasant for him, right? And so using the bathroom in there was just too much. He's like, all right, I'll swallow my pride and apologize to the judge. And then we got to actually see Stan Lee, right? I was hoping we would, but then when they didn't show him for the signing, I was like, okay, I understand. You know, Stan Lee is busy. They just couldn't get him for this episode. But even better than having him be there for the signing, we get to see Sheldon, you know, after Penny helps get the address for Sheldon, which I like that scene. I like Stewart as a side character. I don't know, something about him just I find very likable, just like Kripke, the complete opposite of the character like Kripke, who for very good reasons I think is just immediately very dislikable. But Stewart, I don't know, I think that he had a good rapport with Penny when they first interacted, and I don't think they're ever going to go out, but I like seeing Stewart pop up from time to time and be involved in the episodes, and his scenes are pretty amusing. Like his scene with Penny was quite funny, and I like how he was honest with her about his plans to like go and feed a cat that wasn't even his cat, but you know, he didn't come up with some cover story like, oh, I'm going to go out to this fun, cool party, you know. But anyways, they show up at Stan Lee's house, and I also love Stan Lee's cameo. I mean, that was amazing. Instead of just being like, oh, here, Stan Lee, this is funny, Stan Lee is like, what are you doing? You're showing up to my house. Understandably getting a restraining order, but I am happy that Sheldon was happy about that, right? He's so starstruck by Stan Lee. It doesn't matter what he signed. It doesn't matter that his opinion of him is so negative. Sheldon is just happy that he got to be there in the house. He has that experience. And so I think at the end of the day, it's a win-win for everyone, right? But I hope you guys enjoyed those reactions. As always, the full unedited reaction is up on Patreon along with future episodes of The Big Bang Theory if you want to support the channel. Thank you so much to everyone who does. Thank you for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.